500 sequences and series. And we should be able to get 5 sections in if we do a section a day, and then have the test next Friday, and we'll be perfect. Anyway, the first section is about sequences. No, you can't talk on that. Sequence is just a fancy word for a list of numbers. You see up there I've got several different lists of numbers. Those are sequences. There doesn't have to be anything special about it. It's just a list of numbers. However, there are 2 different kinds of sequences. One is arithmetic sequence. Not arithmetic, it's pronounced arithmetic sequence. And with an arithmetic sequence, it's a list of numbers that has a common difference. And by that, the way we see if it has a common difference, we do this. Are you watching? And I would like you to do this, remember, so that in the next sections you'll be able to do it. The way that you see if it has a common difference is you take this one and subtract the one in front of it. And you do this one, subtract the one in front of it. You do this one, subtract the one in front of it. And if it has a common difference, they will all equal the same thing, right? What is 1100 take away 500?
600.
Right. 1700 take away 1100.
600.
And 2300, right. Does that have a common difference? Yes. And not only that, they ask you, what is the common difference? It's 600. You need to stop talking over there.
Is there like a certain amount you have to do to be safe or no?
Well, I would say at least 3, right? Anyway, they ask you for the common difference. It's 600. And then sometimes they might ask you to find some that are missing or find the next 2. How would you find the next 2? Yeah, if you're subtracting going this way, then you must be adding going the other way. So if I add 600, 2,900, and 3,500. Is this one arithmetic here? If I do this one minus the one in front. If I do this one minus the one in front. And by the way, if you do just that many, look, what's 2 take away 1? What's 4 take away 2?
2.
You can already tell with the first 2 that it's not going to be arithmetic, right? Right?
Yeah.
So you don't need to do any more if it's not the same on the first 2. Stop there. You already know it's not arithmetic. The other kind, though, there's one other one. It's a geometric. Geometric sequence. And with a geometric sequence, it has a common ratio or a common quotient. So what you do to see if it's geometric is you take this one and you divide by the one in front of it. And you do this one, divide by the one in front. And you do this one, divide by the one in front. And should we do one more just for fun? 16. And you check to see, what is 2 over 1? What is 4 over 2? 8 over 4. 16 over, you see that? What's the common ratio?
2.
Right. The common ratio is 2. When you go this way, it's divide by 2. Common ratio equals 2. If you go this way and divide by 2, then when you go the opposite way, you're going to multiply by 2. So what would the next 2 values be? 32, 64.
Who said dividing? Never mind, I'm just going to do it.
Right, because otherwise when you get to the next ones, you're not going to be able to do it. And when you get to the fractions, no, you need to stop. Are you working on the assignment right now? Is that this assignment?
No,
It is? It is? 504, 1 to 8 and 1 to 10? Well, you don't have any work, so you won't get credit for it anyway. She's finally losing it, Logan. See if the other one's pulling it. Oh.
I'm not learning it, I'm the only one who books.
No! You get out of the chair, it'll only be to go to the office. You wanna go now? Then shut your mouth. Ooh, is that on video?
Just edit it.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I will. Anyway, when you get to the fractions now, are you watching? I want you to tell me if this is arithmetic or geometric. What you have to do is do the common difference. This one minus the one in front, minus the one in front. Start with arithmetic. So this one minus the one in front. 2/3 minus 1/2. This one minus the one in front. 3/4 take away 2/3. No, there is no easier way to work this out. You have to actually get a common denominator. 2/3, what's the denominator? 6 maybe? What did I multiply by? 2?
2,
So 4/6,
3,
take away 3. That's 1/6, right? Common denominator here.
12.
How many is this? Times by 3, so 9. This one is times by 4, so 8. And already, can you see?
Incorrect.
It's not going to be arithmetic, I know that, right? So we'll cross that off. What about geometric? Geometric you do, how about if we go down here to see if it's geometric? You do this one divided by the one in front. You do 2/3 divided by 1/2, right? You do this one, divide by the one in front. You do 3/4 divided by 2/3. Well, let's work out 2 of them and just see if they're the same. And if they are, then we can do a few more. When you divide by a fraction, what do? Multiply by the reciprocal. So is that going to be 4/3, I think?
Probably.
Right? And this one, 3/4 multiply by the reciprocal, would that be 3/2? And look what we get. Are they the same?
Divide by 2?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Well, you can't divide by 2. It's either common difference when you subtract and subtract, or common ratio. This one divide by. So this one, it's not geometric, it's not arithmetic. That means it's
None.
neither.
So could that be like the circle and a dashy thingy?
No,
There is
it's
a
not no
pattern, though.
solution, just let me finish. It's neither. It's not geometric, it's not arithmetic, but it's still a sequence. And not only is it a sequence, there's a pattern there.
Yeah, there is.
There's a pattern, so you could give the next 2. What would the next 2 be? 6 over 7 and? Right. So just because it's not geometric, it's not arithmetic, doesn't mean there's not a pattern. How about this one? This minus the one in front, negative 40, take away 80. This one minus the one in front, 20, take away negative 40.
That makes it a pause.
This is negative 120. This is, right, it does make it a positive, so
80.
is it arithmetic?
No.
Is it Justin Phil?
What?
Is it arithmetic? Why not? Because they're not the same. Right. What about geometric? Could it be geometric?
Good.
It's this one divided by the one in front. It's negative 40 over 80. It's this one divided by the one in front. It's 20, negative 40. It's this one divided by the one in front. Shh. this? Negative 1/2.
You could.
And this?
Think about it.
Negative 1/2. And this one? Yes. So this one actually ends up being geometric.
How do you do with geometry?
What's the common ratio?
-1/2.
Negative 1/2. And so what would the next two values be? Positive
5.
5 and negative
2.5.
2.5.
Oh.
Right. So that's it. I think that's all I have to say today.
Okay.
Right?
So there, Jeremy.
There's the assignment right there. Do you have